Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly rode down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. He'll bring it out. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Aggies offense will get first crack at it today. Carson Boyd, things did not go well in that loss last time out. He was picked off 3 times and sacked 5 times. Motion from the wideout. Quick give. Makes a man miss. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Dangerous throw on that one.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back. It's Boyd. Unleashes one. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. On the return. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Aggie. Stealing a score on special teams. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution of that punt return.
And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Off play action on first down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Rolled his way into the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll. It comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Temple. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rush is on. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. They'll run the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Second and long here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeps it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws, and he gets rid of it.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Out wide left, it's Nelson. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We reached the break, and Utah State holds the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Moves the pocket. It's Boyd. Just got rid of that one.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on 4th down, and maybe break this game open early?
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Complete to start this drive. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Now, and a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
From the gun, running back on the move. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On the move, he fires. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to take it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all
cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Boyd. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Play action on 1st down. Still looking.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Options galore here. 2nd and just a few inches. Quarterback thinks this is a free play. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Lets it fly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Temple. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Boyd. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. long way to go on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. This time it's complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. On the ground with the counter. Defense all over him.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Slings it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Leaves it in his belly. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Boyd. They're working that left side. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, the ground game. Just smothered on the play. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They give it to him again. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. Easy call for the refs. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. And the offense cashes in on the roughing penalty. A mistake on special teams. We'll see if they can make it pay off. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
2nd down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time.
Makes a catch. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. The give. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ashley. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. A quick pass to the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Complete on the left to Williams. Quick step and go. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Going right back to Williams. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers, both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Danzy. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. 3rd and 3. Got it looking for a first. Turning it on. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal coming up. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll go to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, North Dakota State! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Utah State sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Sets his feet. It's Boyd. Doesn't get it there.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. first play of this drive. Caught by Williams on the left. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They're going to run it. Brought down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Trying the left side. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires on the move. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's got the back in the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be...
Snags it, and there's running room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Still looking to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Back's got it on the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Keeping his eyes downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Wants to throw one first. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic because of those timeouts.
Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. Inside the 40. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. And they'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of